Hello, brothers and sisters, and everybody else. Yes, this a very hard topic to actually talk about. Very filtered, very talked about as well. But I'm not here to say anything. I'm not here to be rude. What I'm coming here with is the truth and nothing but the truth, and I'll make sure that Lord. I beg of you, help me to only speak the truth. Help me that I may only speak what is truth said by you, not by myself. Amen. You, all of you have heard it here. If you've come here to speak nothing but the truth, and I will speak it. Okay, then, abortion. Abortion. Pretty difficult, ain't it? I mean, though I must say something. How did we get here? There are multiple reasons for what we call an abortion. Number one is you are get freaky, get pregnant, then you just kill the child being because you are want to. So you see, there's something wrong with that. You see, there are three things that are broken when you do that. The first one is adultery. You are committing a sin. You are having sex before marriage. Because the only reason that you'll be aborting the child is because this is outside of marriage. And if you're inside of wedlock, I don't know why you aborting the child. I'll talk about that later. So you see, that would mean that you're outside of marriage, so you're disobeying God's command and you're committing adultery. Then there's number two, murder. God does not like killing. What you're doing right then and there is you're killing a baby. So you are sinning twice already. Two sins. All interconnected. Then there's the third one, child sacrifice. You must be like, well, I'm not sacrificing it to any idol. You see, a sacrifice is a thing that you do to appease a certain being. So you're doing this to appease yourself because you actually don't want to take the responsibility of taking care of a child. You are making yourself the idol and sacrificing it to yourself. And that would mean that you're actually committing four sins. Actually five. Five. You shall have no other gods before me. And four, no idols. Never make any idols or worship idols. I really don't care. So you see, my point is simple. You are making yourself an idol. You are worshiping an idol by sacrificing babies to it, which is yourself. Then there's number three. Uh, Number three, you are quite literally murdering a baby. Four, you've committed adultery. So yeah. Though I know some of you must already be screaming, what about rape and stuff like that? I'll get there. Now then, let's go to another choice. Before that, yes, prostitutes. Ah, this is a very easy thing to actually talk about. You see, number one, prostitution is strictly called out by God in the Old Testament. He clearly says that they must be burnt alive for a prostitution. It's not in any way allowed for you to sell your body for pay. So if you follow God, you are not allowed in any way to actually do so. But for those of you who are at the money from that, you must be wondering, how are we meant to live? Two verses. Men shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes out of the mouth of God. Then there's number two. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. So, right, do not lean on your own understanding. You are only leaning on what you can see rather than what God can see. Then there's the third one. I'm starting to forget it, but it talks about seek the kingdom of heaven first, then everything else shall come. You shall have peace, you shall have food, you shall have water. God will take care of you. So why are you doing something so horrible which He strictly forbids you from doing for such a thing? That's directed towards prostitutes. Okay, I dealt with people that have sex before marriage, prostitutes. Now then, there's rape. The hardest thing to talk about. You see, out of all abortions, rape is very rare. Like quite literally, it is a very very low percentage. Most of them is actually people just wanting to actually kill a baby because they for some reason can't keep it in their pants until they get married and they're ready to have kids. They can't just keep it in their pants so they have children. But they kill the child because they want the sexual pleasures to actually be fulfilled. But then these rare cases still happen because just because something's extremely rare, abortion due to rape, it's actually quite rare. Doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. So I'll also be talking about that. Number one, why are you killing the baby? You see, I get it. The baby was placed into you because of somebody else. But why are you punishing them? You are killing them because if you look at how a baby struggles during abortion, you would 100% call it murder because it's like choking out a baby when they're outside of the body, or sucking or using a vacuum to actually rip them apart. They will fight back as much as possible outside and inside the womb. That's how abortion works. It's a vacuum sucking them up, breaking their body apart, just like anybody that'd be running for their life, clinging to anything that they can. But the womb is very smooth, so I don't have much to cling to, so they end up dying. Yeah. There's actually a man who wanted to actually get aborted 7 times, I think. I'm not sure the amount of times, but he 100% almost got aborted constantly. He fought back until he was eventually born. But if he was aborted, that would mean that he died. So yeah, that very same man lives until this day talking about how abortion is wrong because he almost died because of it. My point is simple. Why are you punishing the child for the sins of the father? Why do they have to suffer because of somebody else? God clearly says we must suffer for our own sins and wrongdoings, not anybody else's. So why does this not apply to a baby? All I can say is this: if you're gonna punish a baby for something that they didn't do, then you're clearly in the wrong. You just see, I get it. It's painful. I do not get the exact pain, but I've been depressed before. I suffered before. I felt very pained before. So I know what pain feels like. So yeah, I also know what trauma feels like. So my point about trauma and pain, though they're not similar, they have the exact same effects. I'm sorry about all of the pain that you've gone through, and I deeply am. But are you really gonna kill every baby? May literally murder them, sinning just to complete some kind of feeling. The people that left their children are alive also had that very very painful thought. They are thoughts about all the pain that they went through, but what they put first was the child, the one growing in the womb, the one that would suffer and die through abortion, the one whose body would literally get ripped apart, and as a baby feel pain that was so horrible that is called death. They thought about that child. They themselves felt emotional pain. But what about the pain that would come to somebody innocent that had done nothing wrong? That's what they thought about. Not any of that and that. But really, my point just remains that the child really have to actually die and suffer for something that they did not do. Rather, why not just let the father be punished for what he did, which is horrible rape? But why the child? Why does the child have to suffer? Yeah, that's my point. Oh yeah, word of warning. It said in the Old Testament that people who, like I told you about prostitutes, right? It said that they're supposed to be burnt alive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my point remains. Those sins should be punished. But, but, Jesus truly is merciful, and he stopped it. How? Simple. He said something simple, very simple. The one who has not sinned cast the first stone. He was not letting the person completely off of the hook. He told them to stop sinning completely. So Jesus gives you the mercy and chance to actually leave your sin. Anybody who's still a prostitute after that, leave and do not return to it, because he's not setting you free so you can sin more. He's setting you free so you can be free. Don't end up like me. Don't do all of these evil things after God helps you. Don't go into sin after he actually helps you. After he speaks to you, literally removes the evil from you, pulls it out instantly. But you just continue being evil. You actually don't have to end up like me, guys. You can stop it. Get some help. I get it. Anyway, well, that's the end of the video. Now remember, think about the baby. Don't don't only think about yourself, being, because valuing others more than yourself is a very good discipline which is held by Christians, and Jesus tells us to have. And by having this discipline, you are won't abort a baby that will suffer being because of your own personal wants and deeds. Number two, for anybody outside of marriage, you are quietly literally committing adultery. You want to fulfill your sexual desires, and then you end up killing a baby because of it. Number three, yeah. So there are two instances rape, which are, think about the baby first, guys. What about them? Number two, the there's people just wanting to actually get freaky. Then number three, just just don't do it, guys. I mean, just ask God for help. Just seek his kingdom first, and he will help you guys. Like, come on. I said those verses right. Whoop. That's the end. See y'all.